In June, the Asian-American virtual anchor Shoto appeared in the live broadcast room of Station B for the first time. He sang 14 songs in 2.5 hours and received more than 1 million tips. Although the broadcast was delayed due to a power outage, the comment area is still full of fans' love, and more fans are enthusiastic for the new Fan Amway, introducing the growth process of this virtual anchor from obscurity to today's prosperous. Also in June, the 12th Beijing Film Festival recruited the Xingekao Intelligent Virtual Idol May Session. As the promoter of the metaverse, May Session's skin and intellectual design of the bureau style attracted onlookers. However, after reading May Session's self-introduction, netizens' mood was very complicated. After reading your modeling, I decided not to scold King Glory. Following the hot wind of the metaverse, the virtual human under the blessing of technology is like a traffic password, which can always attract the attention of the audience as soon as they appear on the stage and make a lot of gimmicks. Are virtual people really popular? In the eyes of consumers, is a virtual human a technological product or a perfect idol? We want to find out. Number 01. Who are the most popular virtual people? In the past year, many virtual people have emerged in front of the public. Some of them are singing and dancing idols, some are company employees, and some are even students of Tsinghua University. We searched active virtual people on Weibo, trying to find out their characteristics and commonalities. It can be seen that the virtual people we are currently in contact with on social platforms are mainly virtual idols and virtual employees. Virtual idols present content through the holster of the virtual image for the audience to enjoy. Virtual employees are virtual workers, responsible for anchor, endorsement and other tasks. Among them, most active virtual people are positioned as virtual idols. Among the top 25 virtual people with Weibo fans, 19 are positioned as virtual idols. Virtual idols continue to update entertainment content such as photos, songs, and even dances, which are also very popular. Among the 4 avatars with millions of fans, Luo Tanyi is a singer, A-Soul is a girl group, Reddy is a fashion blogger, and only CCTV Xiaoxi is an anchor employee, who works on CCTV. Although there is no virtual person who has tens of millions of fans among the top streamers, Luo Tanyi already has more than 5 million Weibo fans. Among the 6 virtual employees on the list, there are 3 spokespersons, 2 anchors and 1 employee. The brand attribute of the spokesperson is very strong. Ku Chenxi is the exclusive spokesperson of Watsons, Ha Jiang is the virtual person of Harbin Beer, who not only got the contract of Warner Music and became a virtual artist, but also appeared in GQ magazine at the end of last year. The situation of the 2 anchors is different. CCTV Network Xiaoxi hosts the program diligently on CCTV Network and talks with experts. Bingtang Io at Station B is a personal anchor, interacting with the audience through video and live broadcast. Another on the list, Hu Haibing, has a more special identity. He is a virtual student of Tsinghua University. He studies hard in the Knowledge Engineering Laboratory of the Department of Computer Science and Technology of Tsinghua University. The goal is to become a smart machine, with knowledge and communication skills. People. It is not difficult to find that virtual idols are similar to real idols, attracting and entertaining the public with content, while virtual employees undertake various work tasks and are also live advertisements for brands and institutions to get involved in cutting-edge technologies. Number 02. The seemingly perfect virtual human. Many virtual people are active, and there must be many company players behind them. Companies that launch virtual humans include technology companies, media companies, and consumer brands. Players from all walks of life enter the virtual human for 3 reasons. 1. Leverage the topicality of virtual humans. When a new technology appears in cyber life so closely, it will inevitably attract onlookers. The surreal immersive effect and the interactivity that breaks through the dimensional wall are always a little more interesting than the familiar real people. Even passers-by will fix their eyes on it and express emotions about technology. All kinds of companies behind virtual people can also use traffic to gain attention. 2. Strong plasticity, closer to the ideal person. Another characteristic of non-human beings is infinite plasticity. The hairstyle, facial features, and figure that the virtual human can adjust at will, breaking the limitations of real people. Through modeling, the appearance of the virtual human can be infinitely close to perfection, and it can be continuously adjusted and iterated. The digital nature keeps them from going out of shape or falling apart. Compared with the traffic stars who have frequently caused public turmoil, the holster of the virtual person is almost impeccable. 3. Make gimmicks and make money. Traffic and a solid image will eventually return to profitability. Although virtual people have not started long, their ability to make money has already begun to make people jealous. In June, the total revenue of virtual anchors of Station B reached 87 million, and the number of paying people exceeded 500,000. In addition to the soaring Shoto, a member of the virtual girl group A-Soul, the Demon King Xiangguan, broadcast nearly 10 hours in June and earned over 2 million in revenue. Virtual artists can bring revenue, and it is a highly profitable revenue. Lehua Entertainment, the company behind A-Soul, disclosed in this year's prospectus that in 2021, the revenue of the pan-entertainment business module to which virtual artists belong will increase by 79.6% to 37.9 million yuan. Due to relatively low operating costs, the gross profit margin of the pan-entertainment business has also increased simultaneously, from 56.5% in 2020 to 77.7% in 2021. Virtual humans with perfect physiques, such as traffic, not falling down and attracting money, seem to have a promising future in building momentum and making money. The reality is not so, the real world is puncturing the bubble that the virtual human is floating. Number 03. The gap between virtual people and the audience. Looking over the interaction volume of virtual human content active on various platforms, we found that they all fluctuated in popularity to varying degrees, and there are many idols whose popularity has declined seriously. Judging from the number of broadcasts on Station B, the number of likes on Weibo and Xiaohongshu, virtual people on different platforms are facing a decline in popularity. On the descendants of Luo Tianyitong's company, Yan He, Li Weiko of our technology trendy brand, and IE, who has joined Alibaba, there is even a sigh of debut is the peak. Comparing the data of various platforms, it is not difficult to find that compared with light content platforms such as Weibo and Xiaohongshu, virtual people active in Station B have relatively high popularity. Looking at the content carefully, we also found that whether it is videos, pictures, debuts, breaking dimensions, etc., it can be more favored by the audience. The peak of the popularity of virtual beauty blogger Lu Yexi is the first note in Xiaohongshu, it's officially in Xiaohongshu. This video note has more than 490,000 likes. In 2019, Luo Tanyi and Shui Ziqian sang the video of Dalabang Bar, which became his most popular video so far, with a playback volume of 6.686 million. The photo of virtual human Vince and sports blogger Zhao Yinong taking a photo is also the most popular. An original Weibo of 13,000 likes. The crowd of onlookers who were curious about the first meeting and breaking the dimension gradually left, which seemed to show that the virtual person was perfect, but not perfect. This gap of virtual people is the psychological gap of the audience. From the audience's point of view, we find 3 drop points. 1. Realistic look and feel. Whether it is real enough or not, whether it is pleasing to the eye or not, is the first step for a virtual person to be recognized. In the controversial Weibo comment area of May Sessions' video, there is no shortage of comments on May Sessions' modeling, action and art. Some people complain about the aesthetics of the shape design, while others propose optimization suggestions. From the high-frequency words appearing in Zhao Hongshu's virtual human-related notes, it is more intuitive to see everyone's attention to realism. Further analysis of high-frequency words, we can find that the most frequently appearing words are about appearance, good-looking, cute, beautiful, and virtual people are also paid attention to because of their perfect appearance. In addition to the appearance, everyone's focus has fallen on the realism level. Young people have praised the similarity between virtual people and real people, and paid attention to the restoration of details such as clothes, eyes and skin. It is worth noting that horror also appeared in high-frequency words. Part of the distorted virtual human brings the uncanny valley effect. Then there is the technical level, how to scan, model, use 3D, and the technology behind the virtual human, which also arouses everyone's attention. When a virtual person appears as a human, everyone is naturally curious whether the virtual person really replicates the real person's every move, and whether it can be as fine as the folds of clothes and the texture of the skin. A virtual human that is not realistic enough, with an inhuman demeanor, not only cannot be regarded as an idol with technical content, but it causes people to fear. 2. The gap between continuous eye-catching content. The decline of the popularity of virtual human, to some extent, shows that when the freshness and senses impact the past, there is no continuous content, and the perfect leather case of virtual human cannot maintain its charm. At this stage, the plastic perfection can still allow virtual people to win love with their appearance, but this perfection is not impossible to replicate. Almost every virtual person currently visible has smooth skin, deep facial features and a well-proportioned figure. When more and more perfect virtual people appear, this perfection becomes commonplace, and even takes it for granted, and cannot become a foothold for virtual people. If virtual idols want to become popular, they may refer to Hatsune Miku, who debuted in 2007. Since his debut, Hatsune Miku has released albums one after another, singing anime and game theme songs, and Song of Onion once became a brainwashing song. Virtual humans may have technical advantages, temporary traffic advantages, but in terms of content, they have no additional halo. Good content is still needed to get the audience to pay for it. 3. Emotional gap. Once the virtual idol is in the pit, fans will devote their true feelings and spend time and effort for the idol. For example, the virtual singer Dingliu Luo Tanyi, a large number of fans, has made it even more popular. Out of love for idols, fans will naturally pay attention to everything related to idols. At present, the operation mechanism of virtual idols is not so well tested. In May, fans of the virtual group A Soul collectively criticized Lahua Entertainment for the early termination of the contract and the meager income. Although Lahua Entertainment quickly explained the event, the high gross profit margin of the pan-entertainment business in its prospectus and the salary structure that only 10% of the live broadcast revenue is given to the people in the middle are bound to be difficult to satisfy the fans. A Soul once used the title of Never Collapse in its publicity, but this accident caused A Soul's official account at Station B to drop 50,000 followers on May 11 after the incident. The character design has not collapsed, but the fans' devotion to virtual idols has collapsed. Right at the end. Cutting-edge technology brings new experiences and possibilities to people, which is always eye-catching. Virtual human, such a futuristic word, is even more imaginative. Looking back, the avatar itself is still under fire. The virtual people we have most direct contact with are more used as signboards or content carriers. Its own level of intelligence, rich content, perfect mechanism, and even the possibility of participating in our life more in the future, it will take time to tell us the answer. When more and more virtual people are integrated into life, maybe we will have a new understanding of emotions, the so-called perfection, and even the real and virtual.